Right, what is up, Guardians? It's weekend and I've got a build to show you. I'm going to focus on a sword and some changes coming for next season that's going to make this build absolutely crazy. And this particular Void build, you're going to be an absolute tank with this build with some of the changes coming for next season. This sword I'm going to focus on firstly, it's called Death Razor. I put Whirlwind Blade on there, we'll go a bit more into it, but this sword absolutely smashes enemies to bits. It's absolutely crazy. But the exotic I'm running on my Warlock is the good old favourite Nothing Manacles. You get an additional scatter grenade and it enables tracking for the scatter grenades. Really top tier exotics. These are going to be better next season. We'll go into that as we go. But Death Razor, it is a vortex frame. It's an absolutely brilliant sword. I put Relentless Strikes on there. So landing 3 light attacks within a short period of time grants sword ammo. So you can get your ammo back with 3 light attacks. And the main sort of beefy perk that I put on there was Whirlwind Blade. Rapid sword strikes increases weapons damage for a short duration. Guarding also ends the effect. Whirlwind Blade on this Void sword is absolutely crazy, and it's also got the origin trait on there to excess. Final blows with this weapon while your super energy is full grant a bonus to strength discipline for a moderate duration. So you get kills with it when you got your super full. You're going to get loads and loads of grenade and melee energy back. But this is the sword. It really does chew through enemies, and like I said, it's perfect with Nothing Manacles because you're going to apply that Void debuff with Echo of Undermining. So throw out one of your scatter grenades, get in there and just absolutely rinse enemies with this sword. It is super strong. I've run this in loads of different master stuff. The thing is, with problem with trying it in GMs, it's not always suitable for various different GMs, but as long as you pair this with Echo of Undermining, your Void grenades weaken targets. You go in there, you lob one of your scatter grenades, and your sword is going to do extra damage straight off the bat. You're going to get that 15%, and that gives you time to build your Whirlwind Blade up. The other fragment to run is Echo of Vigilance. Defeat the target while your shields are depleted. Grants you a temporary Void Overshield. This fragment is absolutely nuts. Look how good this is. I'm nearly dead. I'm going to get a kill with my Nothing Manacles, and that's going to give me a nice overshield to get me out of the doo-doo. It's super strong. And on top of that, obviously on the Warlock, we've also got Feed the Void, Devour. So you've got all that going on, and you're going to get health regen. So the Nothing Manacles and the sword work absolutely perfectly together. But here we go. Next season, we're getting a new artifact. So this is some of the things that are coming into the breach. Defeating a Void debuff target creates a Void breach. Protective breach. Picking up a Void breach gives you an overshield or refreshes your overshield. And then the very last one, picking up a Void breach causes your next source of Void damage to create a large weakening pulse. So defeating a Void debuff target, which we'll do all the time with Nothing Manacles. We've got 2 of them with the Echo of Undermining. Picking up a Void breach gives you an overshield, more overshield, craziness, and then the Supernova. Picking up a Void breach is going to cause your next source of Void damage, so that can be your weapons, your grenades, your melee. Works perfectly with a Void sword or other Void weapons, even things like Leviathan's Breath. It's going to work absolutely crazy, but you may as well take advantage of all the overshields and everything that you're going to be getting while we've got the Nothing Manacles and the Void sword on. Get up close, and it's really hard to die. Other weapons to consider are weapons with Repulsor Brace. All these changes for next season, Onto the Breach and everything like that. Repulsor Brace is going to be even more crazy, so you can even pair this with a Void shotgun or a Void trace rifle with Repulsor Brace, or there's many different other weapons with Repulsor Brace. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to focus on this, the changes and particular builds like this, even things like Controverse Holds. As you know, if you watch this channel quite a lot, I've always preferred Nothing Manacles over Controverse Holds. I absolutely love them. 2 grenades on the fly, 2 weakening effects. Crazy. This is the build. I'll leave everything playing out. I'll also leave a dim link in the video description. I cannot wait to try this build on Tuesday. It's going to be absolutely nuts. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks very much for watching, and have a great weekend.